If your spouse dies first, you'll regret these 5 things the most. Introduction. When you live your life with someone, you get so used to their presence that you almost forget how fragile life is. You wake up next to them, you share your meals, you fight about small things, you laugh about silly jokes, and in the back of your mind you assume it will always be this way. But the truth is, one day it won't. One day one of you will go first. It might be you or it might be them. And when that happens, it shakes your entire world. It's not just the absence of their body. It's the absence of their voice, their habits, the little details of life you didn't realize meant so much. Today I want to talk about something very important. The 5 biggest regrets people experience when their spouse dies first. My goal is not to make you sad, but to wake you up, to help you avoid these regrets by making changes now, while you still have time. Why this topic matters. Grief is heavy enough on its own, but what makes it even heavier is when it's mixed with regret. Regret doesn't come only from mistakes. It comes from silence, from postponing things, from ignoring small opportunities to love, from thinking we have endless time. When the person you love is gone, you realize how precious every word, every touch, and every shared memory really was. And by then it's too late to change it. But the good news is you are alive today. Your spouse is alive today. And that means you still have time to act differently, to love differently, to prepare differently. So let's go deep into these 5 regrets. As you listen, think about your own relationship. Think about what you can do today to make sure that when that day comes, you have fewer regrets and more peace. Regret number 1. Not saying the important things. One of the deepest regrets people carry is the regret of words left unsaid. Maybe you loved them dearly but never said it enough. Maybe you wanted to apologize but waited too long. Maybe you never told them how proud you were of them, how much you respected their sacrifices, how much you valued their presence in your life. The truth is, many couples assume the other person already knows. Of course she knows I love her. Of course he knows I appreciate him. But knowing is not the same as hearing it. Words have power, and once someone is gone, silence becomes permanent. Think of this: a simple "I love you," a heartfelt "thank you," a soft "I forgive you," or an honest "I was wrong." These words can heal, comfort, and strengthen bonds. And yet, so many people wait for the right time, which often never comes. What you can do today: tell your spouse you love them and mean it. Not just in routine but with depth. Express gratitude daily. Thank them for the small things like making tea, doing chores, or simply being there. Share your memories and feelings. Say, "Do you remember the first time we met? I'll never forget that day." Don't wait to apologize. Small resentments turn into heavy regrets if left unresolved. When your spouse is gone, it's not the arguments you'll remember most. It's the things you never said. Don't let those unsaid words haunt you. Regret number 2. Not preparing practical matters. The second regret is less emotional, but just as painful. Not preparing for the practical realities of death. When a spouse dies, the surviving partner is not only grieving, they are also forced to handle financial matters, legal documents, insurance claims, funeral arrangements, and sometimes even debts or disputes. Imagine trying to handle all of that while your heart is breaking. Many people regret not having had conversations about wills, property, savings, debts, or even simple things like passwords and bank details. Some regret not knowing their partner's wishes for medical care or funeral arrangements. These regrets create unnecessary stress, fights in families, and confusion at the worst possible time. What you can do today: create or update a simple will. You don't need to be rich to need one. Write down important information: bank accounts, insurance policies, digital passwords, legal documents. Keep it safe but accessible. Talk openly with your spouse about funeral preferences, burial, cremation, rituals, music. These conversations are not morbid, they are acts of love. Discuss medical decisions. If one of you is ever unable to speak, the other should know what to do. This preparation doesn't kill romance. It actually strengthens trust. It says, "I love you enough to make life easier for you, even when I'm not here." Regret number 3. Neglecting friendships and family. When you're married, it's easy to live in a small bubble, just you and your spouse. You may drift away from old friends, skip family gatherings, or stop building social connections. Feels fine at the time because you're together. But if your spouse dies first, that bubble bursts and suddenly you're left with loneliness. One of the common regrets is, I should have stayed in touch with people. Or, I wish we had built stronger friendships together. Loneliness after loss is heavy. Having friends and family around doesn't erase grief, but it softens it. It gives you company, support, and shared memories to lean on. What you can do today: reconnect with friends you've lost touch with. A simple message can restart a bond. Spend time with family, even if it feels inconvenient sometimes. Later, those memories will comfort you. As a couple, make shared friendships. Invite people over, travel together, celebrate with others. Maintain at least 1 or 2 personal hobbies or connections outside your marriage. This doesn't mean you love your spouse less. It means you're building a healthy, balanced life. If your spouse dies first, you'll need people. And if you've nurtured those connections along the way, you'll be grateful instead of regretful. Regret number 4. Not taking care of your own health. Another big regret is ignoring your own health. Many people get so busy with work, family, or even caring for their spouse that they neglect themselves. But when your partner dies, suddenly your health becomes the foundation of your ability to carry on. If you've neglected your body, you may feel weaker, more dependent, and less able to cope. If you've ignored your mental health, grief may hit you harder than it needed to. What you can do today: schedule regular checkups, blood pressure, sugar levels, heart test screenings. Prevention saves lives. Exercise even in simple ways. A 20-minute walk daily makes a huge difference. Eat healthier. Small changes add years to your life. Take care of your mental health. If you're stressed, anxious, or carrying trauma, seek support now, not later. Encourage your spouse to do the same. Make health a shared journey, not a lonely battle. Your partner would want you to live well, whether they're here or not. Don't let regret steal the chance to care for yourself now. Regret number 5. Not making enough memories. Perhaps the most heartbreaking regret of all. Not making enough memories together. We think we'll always have time. We push vacations, celebrations, and adventures to someday. We choose work over dinner dates, routine over fun, comfort over adventure. Then when one person is gone, the surviving partner realizes that all those somedays are gone too. At the end of life, nobody regrets not working more hours. But almost everyone regrets not creating more moments of joy. What you can do today: take that trip you've been postponing. Even if it's small, do it. Celebrate anniversaries, birthdays, and even ordinary days. Turn them into memories. Record videos, take photos, keep journals together. These become treasures later. Ask your spouse about their childhood, dreams, regrets, wisdom, and record those conversations. You'll thank yourself later. Dance, laugh, sing, play. Don't let life be only about seriousness. When your spouse dies, memories are what keep you alive inside. The more you make now, the richer your life will feel later. Bringing it all together. Let's recap the 5 biggest regrets. Not saying the important things. Not preparing practical matters. Neglecting friendships and family. Not taking care of your own health. Not making enough memories. Each of these regrets is preventable. You can start today, right now. Say what you need to say. Write down what needs to be written. Call that old friend. Book that health checkup. Plan that memory. Remember, love is not just about feelings. It's about action. It's about doing today what will bring peace tomorrow. A final note on grief. Even if you prepare, losing a spouse will hurt. Grief is not something you can skip. But when you've loved well, spoken openly, prepared wisely, and made memories, grief comes with fewer regrets and more gratitude. You'll be able to say, "We lived fully, we loved deeply, and I carry no unfinished words." That is the true gift of awareness. Closing words. If your spouse dies first, you don't want to be left with regret. You want to be left with love, with memories, and with peace. Start today. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is never promised. If you found this message meaningful, I invite you to share it with someone you love. It might save them from a lifetime of regret. And remember, the best time to love deeply, to prepare wisely, and to live fully is now. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.